So we got another duo trial, Structure Decks Unite, and if you can guess, it has to do with structure decks. Now, it's a bit more interesting than like just taking the structure decks and dueling with them, because we're not limited to just using the exact same card list from each structure deck. We're limited to the card pool. We have to use we're only allowed using cards from any of these structure decks, but we can mix and match. You know, you can use cards from different structure decks to build your own deck. You don't have to just play like the exact same carbon copy of a structure deck. If you want to play Raid Raptor, you have to play the Raid Raptor exact card list that you see right here. So no, we can't make modifications to the deck list. So that's a bit interesting. Now that being said, there are still some structure decks that are much better than others. For example, I think the two best structure decks are Raid Raptor, because Raid Raptors and Red Dragon Archfiend. You know why? Because these are the newest structure decks. Konami has gotten better with building structure decks as time has gone on. So the worst structure decks are the ones at the beginning, and the better structure decks are the ones that are more recent. So like the old ones are the bad ones, and the new ones are the good ones. So Crimson Drag, Power Force, the Red Dragon Archie one, personally think that this is the best one. There have been structure deck tournaments I've seen that were, this is basically tier 0, which I'm not sure if we're going that far, because again, we're not using the exact same card pool. We're allowed to use different cards for our structure decks, so not just from this deck. So maybe there's something that could be seen there. And also Raid Raptors is also very good. And honestly, you make an Ultimate Falcon, you make a Rising Rebellion Falcon, how the hell is your opponent going to out this? Now, I'm not going to play this because I have no idea how to do the fucking Raid Raptor combos. So I'm not going to learn how to do the Raid Raptor combos for a dual trial, unfortunately. But if you do know the Raid Raptor, combos, this is probably maybe the best deck for this entire dual trial. And of note, one of the baits is you might see Blue-Eyes. So you might think Blue-Eyes is a nice deck and all. It's a nice, decent modern deck. The Blue-Eyes structure deck is maybe the worst structure deck out of all of them, because there is not a single card that's played in a modern Blue-Eyes deck that's in this structure deck, with the exception of fucking Blue-Eyes and like Sage. Like I'll like show you like an example deck list. So let's go to the dual trial. Let's just look at a Blue-Eyes deck list for a second. So copy from my deck. Okay, here's an example Blue-Eyes deck list. Okay, you see what's not allowed? So there's no Maiden of White, there's no Neo Kaiser Seahorse, there's no Wishes, there's no Majesty, there's not even a Neo Blue-Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and of course, Spirit Dragon is not in the structure deck. So literally not a single good Blue-Eyes card in an actual Blue-Eyes deck is within the Blue-Eyes structure deck. So that's ass. Throw that out the window. Also, if you haven't noticed, the hand traps were limited to the bundle cards. Or I should have mentioned, we're also limited to not just the structure decks cards, but we're also limited to for some reason they allow us to use cards from the bundle deals, i.e. these staples. But we're only allowed one each, because technically there's only one bundle. You can only purchase one bundle. So which means we're limited to one Baylor, one Bell, one Ghost Ogre, one Tactics, one Nibiru. Like, we're playing literally Highlander staples here. So that's going to make for some weird and awful deck lists. So speaking of awful deck lists, they've provided us some loners, okay? Let's see what Konami has cooked up, okay? This is Galaxy Eyes with this is always so funny seeing the one-of hand traps, like one Valor, one Ogre, one Ash, one Bell, one Droplet, one Imperm, one Lightning Storm, one Tact. Like, it's literally just one of every bundle card. So yeah, this is Galaxy Eyes. This is fine. In fact, this is like almost like the structure. Isn't this just the structure deck with just some hand traps in it? Yeah, so that's cool. You don't even have to buy the Galaxy Eyes structure deck. You can just play the loner if you want. So yeah, this is fine. And then we have whatever the fuck this is, Dragonmaid Blue-Eyes. So back to what I said about how there were no good cards in the Blue-Eyes structure deck, but now we have to we're playing all the bad Blue-Eyes cards pairing with Dragonmaids, another deck that also lacks consistency in this format. But also we're playing a single stage of Blue-Eyes, and I think the entire payoff for this deck is that you can Dragonmaid changeover for Tyrant Dragon or First of the Dragons. But you're playing a Dragonmaid deck that lacks consistency, and you're taking away Dragonmaid starters to add Blue-Eyes cards. So yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. Very solid deck building, Konami. This will certainly not brick every other game. And speaking of bricking every other game, the third loner deck is Gaia, and this is the hardest loner deck in terms of difficulty according to Konami. It's 3 stars, probably because this is the hardest deck to win with. Like what? I guess. Like I guess. I don't think like the most optimal build of fucking Gaia is even that consistent or works that well. So playing it with even less staples is definitely a recipe for success, right? I mean, the point is that as long as you don't if you don't queue against Red Dragon Archfiend or Raidopter, you know, you can play whatever the hell you want, you're probably fine. But if you queue against an actual competent structure deck, or someone that actually built a competent deck list, this shit's not gonna work at all. But yeah, what I'm playing, this is probably the least creative, the least amount of thought I ever put into deck building. Okay, this is Dragonmaid, and I literally just put 3 of every good Dragonmaid card into here. And that's the deck building. That's the head empty, no thoughts. I'm even playing. This is the one neat thing about this event. There is a reason to play triple Longy Dragonmaid. Yes, I am playing triple Longy Dragonmaid. Why? Because there's literally no other good dragon normal monster. There's no other good dragon normal summon to play. Okay, after Kitchen, Parlor, and Chamber, this deck doesn't do shit. If you don't open one of these 3 monsters, you generally don't do anything. So Laundry has a chance to RNG maybe do something. Maybe I could mill a big dragon with Laundry, or maybe I can mill a Tidying, and then maybe I could do something off that. Is that likely? Probably not, but you know, the power level I think is going to be a bit low, so if you can just get into a grind game with Dragonmaid and just literally just play big bungus beatdown with Dragonmaids, you might actually have a chance of winning, provided you don't get first turn towers or first turn like full Red Dragon Archfiend board, and then it's just fucking whatever's the 1-ofs that I'm allowed to play, the 1-of staples. This looks so ass, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, you're seeing this is 3 Dragonmaid changeover. Why? Because hard drawing Dragonmaid changeover is broken. Imagine in this format just dropping out, just first action dropping a Dragonmaid Shao and just dropping a 3500 attack Omni Negate on the board. Like, that's actually a decent play going second. I'm like, unironically. It's also a great mill of Longy Dragonmaid. And we're even playing multiple fucking downtime, because downtime plus any Dragonmaid monster technically lets you start your resource loop. So there. That if you want an excuse to use Longy Dragonmaid and not feel like completely suboptimal, well, I mean, arguably playing Dragonmaid in this event is suboptimal, but if you want to play Dragonmaid, this is the one time where it's justifiable, I think, to play fucking Longy Dragonmaid. And yes, you're seeing 3 Earnest. Are I gonna brick on this? 100%. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. One Dragonmaid welcome, because you know, we're gonna mill a lot with Longy Dragonmaid, and we might mill some Dragonmaid cards, and then we can maybe add them back to hand. By the way, this deck, not having a Link 1 Dragon Monster is awful. It's so bad. It makes, like, Parlor, Chamber, and Kitchen Dragonmaid are no longer 1-card combos into seals, because you can't link them off. And if you can't link them off, you can't fucking revive them with Tidying or Hospitality. So that's kind of ass too. I'm not gonna lie. You got a Blue-Eyes Iron Dragon here. The only reason this is here is because I might be able to triple Tactics Talents a Blue-Eyes, and then I could fuse with it with the changeover. First of the Dragons, don't know why this is here. I'm never gonna steal 2 Blue-Eyes. That's never gonna happen. So like, I don't know what's up with that. But then it's just House, Xiao, and then like Hui Belt is in the Red Dragon Archfiend structure deck. For some reason, Hieratic, Sun Dragon, Overlord, Heliopolis is one of the structure decks. Don't really know which one. Like fucking Blue Eyes. Why is this in the Blue Eyes? What? Why? What? Wait, why is this in the Blue Eyes structure? Okay, whatever. We're not gonna question it. Yeah, and this is the quality of deck building you will see in this trial duel. All right, let's see how bad this is. The easy solution is to just play Salad Mangrate, like, because I know how to play Salad, and like, Salad is fine. Salad is works. There's no access code. There's no transfer talker. There's no Splash Mage, but it's probably the deck that has the most of its actual constructed cards. Oh yeah, hell yeah! This hand is so good. This is so bad. Oh my god. This is... Please ash this. Okay. There's no Lady Dragonmaid, so all I can do is send a Parbor. And then, can't even make any Link Monster. This is so good. Please enter battle phase. I beg you. Enter battle phase and don't attack over this lore part. This is... Should I be blinding second with this deck? Okay. Well, there. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Do you have an extender? Do you have more plays? You don't have more plays because I have Ash plus Bell in hand, but still. Is this the loner? What are you? You're sending to summon a Blue Eyes. I can't believe I'm ashing a Sage of Blue Eyes as second effect to summon a fucking Blue Eyes from deck. Jesus Christ. So clearly you don't have a big dragon in hand, otherwise you would have just attacked into this. Enter battle phase. Please enter battle phase for me? Okay, yeah, okay. Alright. We're gonna play Lore Part Beats. This card is so... Why am I playing this card? This card is so ass. This is never gonna be live. What am I doing? Bruh. Okay. This music kind of goes hard, not gonna lie. Okay, that's not good. I needed to draw a Dragonmaid downtime. I need to take away tactics. This card does nothing. Okay, it's not that it does nothing. It's just there's so many times where my opponent literally doesn't have a play. So okay, cool. Hold up. Wait, no. Does this cook? If they know how to play with downtime, this does not cook. Huh? Sure. Alternative and shall. Okay, sure. You have a decent revive, I guess. This doesn't even trigger tact. Hell yeah, man! This is the Dragonmaid experience, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna scoop. I don't have a way to trigger. I fucking. I've never. Tactics has never been a good card for me. It just has never worked out for me. Yeah, so yeah, they were playing the less consistent build of Dragonmaid, but they drew up more Dragonmaid cards than I did. So I'm really contemplating if I should blind second. I know that sounds bad because my opponent could be playing Ray Raptor, and of course you don't want to blind second against the Towers deck, but this okay, this is way better. Holy shit, this is actually this hand's broken. The fuck? Okay. Parlor Dragonmaid, let's go. Easy. Yeah, these are some quality duels, right? It's Will we have a duel where both players get to play the game, even with this low power ass format? Maybe I should play Lightning Storm. I know it sucks going first, but like, I don't know, maybe the power level is low enough to where I could justify having a dead card in hand turn one. This is good. This is what I want to see. I have multiple Dragonmaid cards in hand. And imagine opening Dragonmaid cards in a... Okay. Sure. Okay. Jet Dragon. Add Blue-Eyes. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna imperm that parlor right there. You're not gonna make a fucking Tyrant Dragon on me. Not that that even fucking matters. Would you like to make a Seals? Okay. Okay, we're playing this game. The Lightning Storm would have gone hard here, not gonna. Okay. That's a pretty decent draw. That's not how any of that works. What? Yes, send this. Add parlor, send parlor. Summon parlor. Okay, this is not bad. Do I just go for the tidying or do I go for changeover? Because it's yeah, it's hospitality. It's 100% hospitality. Now we're going to bounce this, special this, and we're gonna attack for some damage. This game is over. Oh. I forgot. Jet Dragon has an effect. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Gonna bounce this. I don't care about Jet Dragon at all. Shell with this and this. And I could like honestly add it back to hand for follow-up, but then I can't make a seals. So maybe I should have fused from hand, and then yeah, I should have fused from hand. That way I can bounce the changeover back, but then I could have an extra changeover for the next turn. It's my bad. I'm misplaying with old Dragon Maids without links, but yeah. We can just bounce the Jet Dragon back to hand, and the shell will revive the fucking power. Dump. Tidying. Okay. Would you like to enter battle phase, sir? Okay, so going to seals, tribute, bounce this shit back to hand, seals, summon out nurse, or yeah, nurse. It's gonna revive the kitchen, then kitchen. Add the lore par. I should have added fucking Ernest. My bad. This is still fine because we get the parlor back, and then we get the okay yeah, this is that was so over. That was over like 5 minutes ago once they tributed a card for seals. That was yeah, effectively, yeah. So that was me playing with my Dragon Maids for the entirety of the duel, and my opponents, they lost to one hand trap. They lost to like imperm cross. They lost to imperm droplets. You know what can you do, right? Going second, yes. Hey, let's open one hand trap, and hopefully that's enough. Okay, that's... Again, this is the problem with Dragon Maid. I got no starters. I got no Dragon Maid starter. This deck runs so many fucking bricks. A full glossy hand almost, but... This is so bad. If I draw a Laundry Dragon Maid, that's fucking broken. Laundry Dragon Maid and my hand is Gucci. But even a nurse, I will take a nurse. What the fuck is? Okay, I got no idea. Okay, is that worth it? The ogre? What am I supposed to ogre in this deck? The field spell? Okay. This doesn't make seals. Okay. Okay, what are you making? Using 3 cards to fusion summon? You can make up to... aren't you blinding second with this deck? I just realized. This effect does nothing going first. I can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. Okay. So you're gonna have a huge Gaia. Which honestly, I might not be able to out a Gaia because my hand doesn't do jack squat right now, and it's annoying because my tin keg is actually going to be too small for to run over the Gaia because it gains attack off the fucking spiral fusion. Pause champ. Machek. Hello, Atem. Don't give up, Atem. It's not that serious. Okay, good. They didn't DC. Gaia the magical case. So what does this do? Is that a once? Okay, I was like, where's the once per turn? Okay, the once per turn is at the start, so this can pop a card. That might be the best bluff in the world. Pop. Hold up, hold up. I have an out to this. Okay, so if I don't draw anything, we're going to set Tiding. They're gonna pop this in the end phase. I'm gonna ogre it. That's gonna die. The Tiding goes to the graveyard, and I can Tiding special summon a Tenkek from like. I can special summon a Tenkek, and then downtime is live. Alright, that is the... But then I have to set the downtime, and I have to... Okay, so... Yeah, I will just set this. It's a main phase effect, so... You are gonna pop this, right? Not gonna pop it? Okay. Maybe he's playing around tactics? God, that would be smart. That would actually be smart, yeah. Okay. Well... Technically this isn't game, but... Because I can only make an attack on monsters. When are you gonna pop this card, by the way? I just would like to know. Okay. We're playing some Alright. Well, I guess that works. 1 turn delayed from what I wanted to do, but yeah, it works. It doesn't even pop the Titan. What the fuck? What the? I wanted you to. I shouldn't have Ghost Ogre. I wanted to pop the Titan. If it doesn't pop the Titan, I don't have a fucking. I am so aggravated that it didn't fucking pop the Titan. I am so mad. Fuck. I'm gonna set 3 into a Lightning Storm. I forgot it doesn't fucking lose attack, so it doesn't pop. I should have let that go. I need this Titan to go to the graveyard to play. That was so bad. This is literally the 2 coughingest of babies. Okay. Okay, so this does nothing. Okay, so that does nothing. 16 beats. 16 beats. Good God. Please let me draw one of my 13 normals. Fuck you. I should have fucking set the Ghost Ogre. I would be closer to Tribute Summoning than... I'm about to deadass cut this card. This card is dog shit. This is so bad. Literally, Lightning Storm would be way better in this scenario. Okay, sure. Alright. Neither of us can do jack shit. This is wonderful. They get to draw 2 cards. But like what honestly, how good are the 2 cards we're gonna draw? Like this, I'm gonna play a second Nurse over the fucking Triple Tactics Talents. If I drew a fucking Nurse, wait, why didn't you draw a card? Oh, the Dragon Champion, not Gaia the Fierce Knight. God, this deck is really good, huh? This deck is so good. Okay. This is fucking desperate as hell. This is so desperate. You know, we're doing... This is so bad. This is so bad. We're resorting to fucking droplet sending tidying so that I can fucking downtime back to tidying. So I can play the game. Good God. Please ash me so I can, like, I don't know, use his talents. Valor. And what, I'll take that. That's funny. The Tin Keg lets me run over their monsters. Oh boy. Your hand is dog shit, so I'm just gonna Pot of Greed. That works. That works. That fucking works. Blue-Eyes Dragonmaid saved the day. Oh god, yes. Okay, let's mill a changeover. Okay, not a changeover, but almost as good. Does this have a graveyard effect? That is so bad. Add this shit back to hand. Okay. Let's get this New Jarl back to hand. Attack the Gaia the Fierce Knight. Tinkek. Alright. The things you gotta do to make your fucking bricky ass deck live. Summon this back, and then we're going to Phase 2, New Jarl. Get rid of the only thing with graveyard effect. I'm gonna make seals, and then yeah, that is a turn. That is a turn. All we got to do is fucking droplets send. Jesus Christ. Fucking. Yeah, this should be game. Distribute this. You can have that back. Okay, cool. Yeah, look, when this deck plays, it's actually insane. Even it's just that, as you can see, this deck plays approximately less than 50% of the time. Oh, there goes my internet. Okay, was that just me, or was Atem lag switching me? Come on, Pharaoh. What the hell was that? What was that lag switching? Okay, that's it. That's enough. Let's see. Let's get that Snake Eyes fucking level 12 Synchro Dragon. Actually, let's just not get any hollow at all. Nice debate. Wait, what? I'm sorry. You guys saw the yellow border, right? And that wasn't just me. I didn't even get a glossy. No super rare, no SR, not even a fucking glossy. A fucking Slimazed. Okay, so anyway, yeah, there's please play this deck. Please give Launchy Dragonmaid a chance to shine. You saw how she came up clutch in that last game. We would have lost that game. Well, we wouldn't have lost that game, but Launchy Dragonmaid was hella. That was the reason why we could do all that shit. So yeah, please give her some love. She deserves it after literally not being useful in any deck in the world, including her own deck, in her own archetype. Yeah.